Has been in the news a lot, especially in the last few weeks after Alabama quarterback Tua Tagovailoa's season-ending hip injury. But what's the difference between sports medicine and other types of medicine? We can answer that question for you. Dr. Tin Vuong is here with us. He's in sports medicine, and we've been talking a lot in the commercial break. So for people at home who think that they all know, they may not know, the difference between sports medicine and your regular medicine, can you kind of explain that to us?
Sure. So as a sports medicine physician, I see a wide variety of musculoskeletal injuries that can range from fractured bones, muscle strains, ligament strains, to also chronic overuse injuries and degenerative conditions. These injuries can occur acutely on the field, or they can be something that kind of happens over time. And kind of my role as a sports medicine physician is to help diagnose and treat these injuries so that the athlete can get back onto the field and enjoy doing what they love to do.
So under the sports medicine umbrella, you don't often go into just the general medicine field at all. You're kind of in this one specialty, which is a big specialty, but just in this one area.
Right. So generally that is our focus in sports medicine. However, a lot of athletes need kind of general medical care as well. Oftentimes the young athletes don't have primary care physicians.
Right.
So myself as a primary care sports medicine physician, there is some overlap into the primary care field as well.
And the other thing we talked about, you deal with athletes, but also someone you called, or people that you called weekend warriors. Mm-hmm. Who are weekend warriors, and why would you be seeing and treating them?
Right. So weekend warriors kind of the rest of us, right? So a lot the pro athletes and collegiate level athletes, they kind of keep in top shape year round, whereas the weekend warrior, we kind of get out when we can, Friday through Sunday. So we're more susceptible to things like joint inflammation, muscle strains, ligament sprains. So kind of keeping in shape and help preventing injuries with the weekend warriors that more or less doing activities that they enjoy to be fun and recreational activities.
So you mean people who might be out for a hike and they overdo it, or someone, in an intense weekend tennis match, that's somebody else you might deal with.
Yes.
It's not a high-performing athlete, but still getting into some of those physical activities where injuries might come up.
Correct.
So if people have any other questions at home about maybe their child, themselves, if they're a weekend warrior, how can they contact you and possibly get treatment?
Yeah, so I work with Precision Sports Medicine. We're with the Brookwood Baptist Hospital System. My office is on Montgomery Highway. But yeah, we're happy to see patients of all ages and definitely various musculoskeletal injuries.
All right, so you got the athlete and the weekend warrior, so he can take care of all of us. We appreciate you being here, Doc. Thanksgiving to you.
Thank you, you too.
Well, coming up after the break, these